Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Tay Queen, and I'm here just to bring you a quick video since I haven't brought you guys a video in a while, couple weeks. Wow, just been busy, working with my jewelry company, Gemini Creation, and I've also been busy on the show. Conversations with the Queen. We're back from hiatus, so I've just been working really hard to bring you videos here on the YouTube channel and to also create content and create shows through the station. So, you know, we're still going strong with that. But what I would really like to talk to you about right now is just I want to talk about two concepts in life that are helpful to me personally and have enriched my life and processes of thinking that I've acquired and wisdom that I've acquired. The first thing I want to talk about is persistence and the ability to keep going. A lot of times in life, there are things, there are ways that we are accustomed to, there are habits that we have, there are things that we do that we are used to. We are comfortable in these ways and we are set in these ways. And sometimes these habits are not the best suited for us. They're no longer serving us any beneficial energy, and sometimes they're actually detrimenting us. So it's important that we understand and have and acquire the ability to be persistent in our want to change. Change and growth does not happen overnight. Change and growth is not something you wake up the next day, I'm all changed. And even when you've reached an apex where you begin to notice a substantial change, you still cannot become comfortable and sedentary and stagnant. Within that change, you still need to constantly grow. So that's just the principles of how it works here in this physical realm. So what we need to acquire is something called persistence. And it seems like a basic term, but what I'm here to do and what I want to share with you guys is encouragement to keep pushing forward, because sometimes I don't feel like doing half of the things I have to do, but with checking, taking the time for myself, and really checking my mind, checking my mental, and still being focused on my goals, I persist, and then I overcome. A great aid and persistence is quick, simple affirmations. I know it sounds so basic, but simply saying to yourself, I can do it. I can do it. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I can do it. Over and over, whatever you're referring to, whatever it is with whatever situation, whether it be exercising, whether it be eating healthy, whether it be a task on the job, whether it be starting your own business or generating business for yourself, just keep saying that you can and you are and you are doing these things. So keep being positive, keep your mindset positive. And I know it sounds so babyish because you're like, I don't need to say that to myself. I could do it. I know I could do it. I don't need to say it to myself. But trust me, those thoughts, they creep in, and the doubts, they creep in, and they're like, well, what if I can't do this? What if I don't, I'm not able to do it on time? What if I get too tired? What if I am not successful? What if I fail? And all those things start popping in? To block them out, you simply say to yourself, I am doing it. I can do it. I have the ability to do it. I am utilizing my ability to do it. And you stay focused on a positive mindset, and it helps you. And the more you go, you set these small goals, then you set these larger goals, and then eventually you set the long-term goals. And along the way, you notice that while you said to yourself, you can do those small little things, it adds up to bigger and better and brighter things, and you gain confidence in yourself, and you gain the ability to do these things naturally. So what we have to realize in life is that we have to take ourselves from this very, very baby-like level and teach ourselves to be positive. Teach ourselves to be confident, because unfortunately this society does not facilitate those ideals and does not instill these ideals in us. So if the society doesn't do it for us, we must do it for ourselves. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel stupid. Don't feel childish, because we are all eternal children. And if you want to ever continually grow, you have to have the mindset and the flexibility of a child. Not the immaturity of a child, but the flexibility and the ability to grow like a child. So you always have to stay in that mindset, stay in that realm, and from there, we'll learn to persist. So keep going, keep pushing forward, keep on your journey. It gets better. It gets easier with each little step you take. It gets better. It does. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it gets better. So that's the first message I wanted to say. And the second thing I wanted to talk about was how to not have an enabling personality. And now, in life, a lot of times, you have several different personalities. But I know when you are a genuinely caring person, it is easy to acquire an enabling personality, especially if you do not have a healthy self-esteem. So, what you must learn to do is value yourself. One, I know it sounds so simple, and most of these things and these concepts are simple, but I'm going to explain to you the rationale and the logic behind it. Valuing yourself allows you the understanding to put a value on the energy that you bring to any project. By you just being in the room, by you just existing, by you just agreeing with something, you are giving power to whatever project, whatever whatever endeavor, whatever event, whatever is going on around you, you give power to it. Now, see, this is backed up by some science, and there's scientific evidence that the energy that you can exchange actual energy and consciousness energy, and you can give out energy, and other things can receive the energy. So, as us being these conduits of energy and having the ability to give energy and receive energy, what we must do is understand when it's appropriate to give our energy. It's not appropriate for us to give our energy if we feel that we are being depleted. It is good to give your energy when you know that there is a reciprocity going on, and when you give a little, there will be some receiving on the other end. So what we must learn to do is place value on who we are and what we bring to the table. 9 times out of 10, you're either going to bring energy in the form of work, labor, services. I guess work, labor, services go together. Goods or monetary value, like currency. Those types of things. So those are the ways that we can give energy. We can give our money in exchange for a good or service. We can give our service in exchange for goods or money. Or we can give our services in exchange for other services, right? So, what needs to happen is there needs to be an exchange on whatever level there is. There needs to be an exchange or a trust and mutual faith that there will eventually be exchange. But unfortunately, in this world, there's not a lot of room for trust. So what we have to do is understand that a lot of people are sick in their minds. They've acquired a deprived mind state. So they feel like they have to take, when it's not true, because honestly, the more you give, the more you receive. So on a universal level. But we're talking about here and how things work in this world that we created, unfortunately. Um, so what we have to do to protect ourselves is we have to learn when to place value on what we do over helping somebody else and enabling them to be people who are takers, who like to take without giving back. So, just value yourself. Value who you are. Understand what you bring to the table. Even if you are made to feel like you are still in a servant position, still understand services have value. Okay? So no matter what it is, understand your value, understand your worth, and let people know. Look, I will not stay in any situation that does not mutually benefit both of us. Okay? And you have to look out for yourself. Nobody else is going to look out for you, right? In this world, nobody else is. You do have certain people who look out for you if you're lucky or if you're blessed. But ultimately, you're responsible for who? You. So who do you have to look out for? You. Doesn't mean you have to be rude. Doesn't mean you have to be mean. Doesn't mean you have to catch an attitude. Doesn't mean you have to personally attack people when you feel like they are preying on your ability to give. Just means, hey, you stand up for yourself and you say, look, I'm worth it. I have value. And in the context of this situation, I do not appreciate the treatment that I'm receiving in exchange for whatever services or energy I'm providing to this circumstance. So I choose, be it that the fact that I value myself, to remove myself from the situation and no longer give energy or that currency or whatever it is to these situations. So don't support things that don't support you. Whether it be businesses that don't support you, whether it be people in your life that don't support you, whether it be situations in your life that don't support you, don't support things that don't support you. Simple. And there's always options. There are always better alternatives, especially if you have a positive mindset. You will attract a new situation, a new opportunity that facilitates the best and the highest good for yourself. Okay, so those are my words of wisdom for today. So to go and to summarize, pretty much be persistent and know your worth. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Please join us every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/109-9 Penn Station. I'll put the link below. You can also check out our blog on conversationswiththequeens.blogspot.com, and I have some great new and upcoming projects that I'll be a part of, and I'll keep you updated. And do come and join us next Monday, which is Monday the 28th of January at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be having a lovely special guest by the name of Shira from Sugar Free TV, and she will be on the show, and she will be discussing some wonderful things with us and all the positive things that she's doing. A lovely sister, very bright and intelligent, great show, one you won't want to miss. Alright, so definitely stay tuned. If you are interested in learning more about gemstones or gemstone therapy, or how to purchase gemstones or gemstone jewelry, amulets, or pendants, you can visit me on Facebook.com/Gemini Creations. GEMINEYE Creations. Alright, now all that's out the way. Peace and blessings. Love to you all, and thank you for your support.